Now I'm going to use the 1-3 tip. I'm essentially only using 2 fingers to insert the instrument in. I'm not pushing, I'm not applying any apical pressure, I'm letting the thread guide me in. Again, the end of the thread is the 8mm mark, and that's the point where the subsequent instruments become active. So right now I'm at the 8mm mark, and I'm starting to feel the instrument engage and start to work. So the 1-3 tip is a delta 2 tip because the apex is 1mm and the base is 3mm. So the difference between 3 and 1 is equal to 2. So this is a delta 2 instrument that we call. And the delta 2 instrument does nothing in the apex compared to the previous instrument, but expands only the crestal portion. And because it's a delta 2 instrument, it's got twice the taper of the delta 1 instrument. So because of that, this instrument does more work over the relative taper difference. So it does more than the delta 1 tool which was previously used. And what that means is that you should proceed a little slower. So now I'm approaching the 10mm mark, and then slowly giving the bone a chance to expand. Slowly, I'm waiting a bit. So again, this is called tip 1. The first one was tip 0, and I'll explain in different video why they start from tip 0. So we used tip 0 previously. This now I'm using tip number 1. Tip 0 was 1-2. Tip 1, which I'm using currently, is the 1-3 tip, and I'm approaching the second line, which is the 10mm line. And because it's a delta 2 instrument, it has twice the taper compared to a delta 1 instrument, so it goes in with more resistance. And I'm actually densifying the bone here. Okay, so we're almost down to 10. I'm going to go a little more than 10 in case I do decide to submerge the implant a bit more.